say thank you to everyone who is here to show your support. Words cannot express how much my family appreciates your compassion. Also, I wanted to take this time to recognize my sister-in-law, Jen, and my mom, Jackie. They are Josh's caregivers. When being a caregiver to a loved one whose ALS is advanced as Josh's means you are doing everything for them 24/7. They continue to be patient, strong, and selfless. The physical and emotional demands that come with caring for a husband and a child who is battling such a horrific disease is tremendous. And I'm amazed at how they are able to do it each and every day. Our sweet friend Amber Brown came up with this idea of providing care baskets for y'all that we hope will bring you comfort, relaxation, and make things easier for you. So many friends and families and others in the community have so kindly donated items that we wanted to give to you. So at this time, I just wanted to present it to you and let you know, Jen, that you are loved and cared for.
Jen and Jada were roommates at college where Josh met Jen at college up at Texas Tech. So she got railroaded into this family, and she lives up in the Panhandle, so coming down here and living on the coast is quite a different change of scenery and climate for her. So, but we're glad Josh found her, because like Jada said, it's man oh man, it's a load.
I'm gonna say something, guys. I thought about today, and I thought, you know, this is an opportunity that I have a lot of people together, and I should say something, because I think there's something important that Josh would want said that I'm going to try to tell you guys. I was nervous, but then I went and drank a bunch of beer and played golf. So I'm a little bit better than when I started. But so I'll tell you guys a little bit about myself first. I met the Butlers. I met Jake and Josh in Lubbock. I went to Texas Tech, and I can tell you the first time I met them, I was at the rec center playing basketball. And see, where I'm from, when I play basketball with my friends, I'm like the first guy picked because I'm the best guy, right? And then when I saw the Butlers, I thought I was watching the Texas Tech basketball team. They're pretty good at basketball. And when I play down here, if there's 11 guys, I don't get picked. Okay, so so anyway, I was introduced to those guys through a mutual friend of ours, and pretty good guys. Both of them pretty good guys. I ended up moving to Houston, not because of these guys, but I did end up here. And I got to know Jake and Josh and their family. And I'm from a very close-knit family myself. And it doesn't get much more close-knit than these guys. Okay, I think that Jada talking about Jackie and Jen, it's right. That's the way that they are. I see them very close to myself in the sense that I admired Z and Jackie for the family that they have and that they've raised. A couple of you, see, there's another reason why. See, I was probably a little closer to Jake. Jake and I hung out a lot. Josh and I hung out as well, but Jake and I hung out a lot. But I guess about 3 years ago, my wife was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, right? And it was tough, man. We went to a lot of doctors. We couldn't get any answers, and it was just tough on myself and my family. And then right about the same time is when Josh was diagnosed, or was having some issues. He had his hand, carpal tunnel, and I remember talking to Z one day at Jake's house, and I was like, man, just listening to it, I was thinking about Casey, my wife, and I was thinking, I know how hard some of these things are to diagnose, and just get in to see somebody, you know. So they did, and then we all, Josh ends up with ALS. Just so happened, him and my wife had the same doctor. So my wife, by the way, is doing great. So it's not, she's doing really good. But what that did for me was it kind of opened up an opportunity to become a little closer to Josh. I think that he found a little bit of comfort in what I was going through and Casey was going through, and we got a little bit of comfort talking to him as well. And through that opportunity, learned a couple of things. First of all, how good of a husband and how good of a father that Josh is. One of the best, you know. So I thought, today I need to take this opportunity to come up here and say something that I think Josh would once said. And that is that, you know, some of you know that Josh follows Steve Gleason, right? And Steve's one of these guys that gets out there and it doesn't stop him. He's a pretty admirable guy. And I think Josh looks up to him. He also has ALS. And if you guys follow Steve Gleason, you'll get an idea of what Josh is going through. Okay? He's tracking him very closely. And I think that what Josh would once said is, be aware. ALS awareness. Autoimmune diseases. You know, if you guys have an opportunity, like a charity event like this, like a fundraiser, take advantage of it. Because I know that myself, when my wife was diagnosed, there's not a lot of money that goes to some of these things. You know, a lot of the reason why there's not more progress made in the medical research community is because it's not a real popular disease. Not a lot of people amongst the masses have it, relatively speaking. You know, and so some of these diseases have stalled out as far as research is concerned. And I think that it's important that you guys see what an impact this can have, and that in order for those diseases to make progress in the community, it takes you guys to help. Take the dollar and put it in. You know, try to help move this thing further along. I think that that's something that's important to Josh, and that he would probably once said. So I wanted to take this opportunity to tell you guys that, okay? Thank everybody for coming, and hope you guys had a good time. All right.